Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, so we're going to get some overall energy. What's going on with Capricorn? Who needs to hear a message? What is Capricorn struggling with? All right, I'm feeling like those three. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Moon. Not really, I feel like it's not being able to see what the future is. Like sometimes we feel frustrated and we feel stuck in the energy that we're in right now. The Moon is about deception and about not being able to see clearly. Maybe you're deceiving yourself about the future, right? Maybe you're deceiving yourself that, hey, change can't happen for me. There's a Eight of Pentacles is a new money-making venture. It's a new way to make money. It's a new way of doing things. I feel like kind of in the middle here is this Ace of Wands, and it's about taking action to go towards this Eight of Pentacles. Taking those actions. Are you deceiving yourself about being able to start a new business or to advance your career or to be able to change? You know, are you kind of in that energy of you can't teach an old dog new tricks? I think that's the saying. You know, kind of are you talking yourself out of that, oh, I'm too old to change. It's too late to change. It's too late for me to do that. It's never too late. You know, it's never too late to make some changes. Like I've said before, every second, every moment, every hour, every day is a new day to start fresh. Is a new time to start fresh. Is a new way to have a new outlook, right? Is the possibility to have a new perspective of something. And I feel like that's something that you have to believe in, right? Trying something different, right? Because this crayfish here he's a water or lobster or whatever that is. He's trying something new, right? He's going onto the land. He's going to try something different. And he's like, oh, I've always been in the water, but I want to try something in the land, right? And being able to take those chances, those steps, right? I feel like the Ace of Wands is kind of your energy, right, for this reading. It's like, yes, go for it. Aces are new beginnings. Try for it. All right, let's look at this Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. The Fool card. New beginnings, new start, taking that leap of faith, being foolish, being silly, having fun, right? If that's what brings you joy and that's what brings you happiness and that what brings you fulfillment, then that's what you need to try. We have the Moon here, right? Are you stopping yourself? Are you deceiving yourself from this? Is this something that you have to, you know, really look at yourself and say, what is that energy that I'm putting out there? Am I talking myself out of something before I even started something? Am I making those excuses for something that I haven't even started yet? Is it a new relationship? Is it a relationship? Are you maybe naysaying a relationship because you're like, oh, well, that's not my usual type, right? Gertrude? That's not my usual type of person. Well, question to self, does the usual type of person, does that relationship work out well? Or does that relationship always end up in the same cycle? Is it the relationship that you have with yourself about being positive and saying, yes, I can? Is it the relationship that you have with yourself? Is it becoming closer within a current relationship? Does that have to do with friendships or partnerships or family members? Are there relationships that maybe you need to have that new start, right? And maybe you need to have that reset within that relationship. Maybe it's something that's important to you and you're like, you know what, I'm really going to try. I'm going to try and change it up, and I'm going to try and do something different because I want to have this relationship work. I feel like it's don't shut the door before you've even tried. Don't shut the door without trying. Again, we have the Moon card. There's something new, there's something different that I feel this energy wants to come in for you, that it's something new, something different, something out of your normal. I feel like it's change, but you're like deceiving yourself, like you're saying, because you maybe can't see where it's going to end up clearly, that maybe you're talking yourself out of it. I feel like the Moon is deceiving yourself. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a very kind energy. It's a very grounded energy. It's a very down-to-earth energy. And there's this beautiful peacock here. And I feel like it's time for you to shine. For you not to be in the background, to be blending in. I kind of feel like with this peacock that's really standing out to me, that it's time for you to shine. It's your moment in the spotlight, and for you to embrace it. And to not deny yourself that or talk yourself out of it. Because I feel like you're going to miss out on an amazing opportunity. I feel that there is an amazing opportunity coming in for you to shine, and for you to step up, and for you to really, strut your feathers. But I feel like it's almost gives you this fire and this passion for this new direction, and you have like this new outlook, right? Like you have this new perspective, and it gives you strength, and it makes you feel strong and confident. It's a new confidence of you coming into your own and standing up for yourself. It could be working, I'm going back to here, is, it could be a new job, that go ahead and go for it if this is something that you want to do, a business. Is it a relationship? Is it a relationship that you want to work through? Whatever this thing is that this Moon energy that you're putting on top, that that it's feeling hazy, it's not feeling clear. And I feel like because it's not feeling clear, you're feeling like you don't want to do it. But I feel like that's what pushing the boundaries, that's what helps you to grow, and that's what helps you to learn, and that's what helps you to build your confidence, right? That to expand your horizons of happiness. Feeling more like you're in control of things, and not just kind of letting things take control of you, and feeling like you have control of your destiny and your direction. And even if you try something and it doesn't work out the way that you were thinking, like you tried it, like give yourself a pat on the back because you tried it, right? You tried to work out a relationship if it's something that you're trying to rekindle, and either it works or it doesn't work. But at least you tried, and you have that closure, or you're opening that new door, that new opportunity. Is it, putting out your resume to a job that you're not really sure? Hey, put it out there, see what happens. That may lead, if that doesn't work, it could lead to something else. If it's starting your own business, right? Take that chance, take that opportunity, and see where it leads. And if it doesn't lead to exactly where you want it to lead, maybe it'll push you into another direction for you to try something else, right? Maybe that was the test, right? It was the test to see if you could do it. And then, but the next time it succeeds, and the next time it's better. This is something that you're delaying. There's something that you're putting off. There's some negative energy around this Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands and this Eight of Pentacles. There's some negative energy around it. I feel like it's the Moon and the Page of Swords, and you're holding back. And, is it the people around you? Are they saying you can't? Or is it you that's saying you can't? Is there, that tape playing in your head that says, I can't, it never worked before, so why would it work now, right? Is that what it's saying? Talking yourself out of something. I feel like it's kind of that energy, well, even if it doesn't work, that I tried my best. But if it does work, that's really exciting, and that's a whole new thing, right? That's a whole new feeling. That I feel like that goes into this Emperor energy, right? That either way it goes, It's going to be okay. And you'll get through it, but you're proud of yourself, and this is a learning lesson, and this is something that you can grow from. I feel like it's almost like you're tired of talking yourself out of doing something, right? It's like, oh, how many times do I have to tell myself that I can't? But hang in there, because there's that time for you to turn things around and say, I can. All right, let's see if we have one more for this Nine of Wands. Anything else for the Nine of Wands? Things falling in your favor. Things want to happen to you, for you. Things want to happen to you that are positive, right? Because it's both sides coming down to the sun. And we have the sun over here. There's a positive energy that wants to come in for you, and you have to believe that. And you have to say, yes, I deserve that. Yes, I want that. Things start falling in your favor when you start saying, I can, and when you start taking actions to pursue those things that make you happy. They make you feel energized, right? They make you feel like you're in control. Is it always rainbows and unicorns? No. We have our ups and downs. But if you know, hey, it's going to work itself out. It'll fall in my favor. Things will work itself out. I don't need to worry about that. I just need to keep going along. And I need to keep progressing. And I just need to stay grounded. And I need to stay positive and know that I'm in control. And keep this sun energy. And keep moving forward. And hang in there. And I can get past this. Whatever it may represent, whether it's a relationship with yourself, with other people, starting a new relationship, business, the Lovers. Balancing out a relationship. Is there balance within a relationship? Are you in a relationship where you're feeling like it's not balanced? Are you feeling disconnected within a relationship? Are you saying that it's like, is there negative energy within this relationship? Do you feel that something's going on, but yet you're keeping that inside, but you're not talking about it with the other person? Is there some energy, some hurt against the other person that you have that you're not talking about, and so you're kind of keeping that in, and that's creating a wedge within the relationship, right? There's part of you that has this side, this moon, and this Page of Swords, and this kind of heavy energy, and then there's this energy over here that says, yes, I want to work through this relationship, I'm trying to get past it, but I still have this energy that I'm hanging on to. Is there something that needs to be balanced out, something that needs to be spoken about? Is there something that has to be worked through? Do you hold on to lots of things that are going on? Because sometimes if you feel hurt, then it's like every little thing that person does irritates you, and it bothers you, and it makes you angry, and it makes you hurt, right? Because it's like it's just building upon itself. And is that what's happening? Like stuff is starting to build on top of itself within this relationship, but there has to be like this kind of this balance of, okay, these are the things that I need to let go of, these are the things I need to work on, and then I need to talk about that, I need to have a plan, and we need to sit down and we need to work through it, right? Instead of keeping those things in. Is it balancing out spending time at work and balancing out spending time in the relationship, right? Is there not that good balance within this relationship? And is either you or that other person, is the other person saying you don't spend enough time with me, or are you feeling that that person doesn't spend enough time with you? And that something has to be changed within the relationship, so that there is that balance of time between that you have those date nights and you work on the relationship, and those times when you have other things going on. Is that what needs to be balanced out, the time? Something that has to be worked on, right? Something that has to be worked on. Paying attention to detail. I feel like you're definitely, one of you is like exhausted. I feel like maybe it's a relationship where it's like, oh, I keep trying and trying and trying. But it's like hanging in there and looking at the detail, right? Looking at what's really going on in the relationship. What is really bothering you? What is really hurting you? Sometimes, like I've said before, sometimes within a relationship, it's like, well, you're irritated with the person because the dishes were left in the sink, but it's really not about the dishes. It's about something deeper. I feel like it's detailed to something. And then making a plan to build the relationship stronger, if it has to do with a relationship. Or it could just be the relationship with yourself and looking at what is that energy that you put out for yourself. Is it positive energy? Is it negative energy? And know that moving forward, you're always going to have those ups and downs, but for the most part, if it feels calmer, right, then you feel like you can handle those swords that are poking out in the water, those bumps in the road that come towards you, that you feel like you can handle those better. If you're feeling like every situation, right, we have the moon again, every situation is overwhelming and stifling, everything that happens, then that's the energy, like it's very heavy energy to be in. But if we can figure out that, okay, what do we need? What are the things that are truly bothering me? What are those things that have to be addressed and worked at? And what are those things that can just be let go? We can just kind of sail past those and swim past those and not worry about those things and not add another wand to my pile of wands that I have, right? That I can lighten the load and just focus on the things that need to be focused on. Sometimes we don't even realize how many things we have on our plate, and maybe there's too many things on your plate. And it's time to make a decision. Time to make a decision about some things. Make a decision and then moving forward. I feel like I feel like you need more time to find some clarity about something because you're going back and forth with something. Because I feel like it's this side and that side. There's this in the middle, and then there's this side with the sun, and there's this side with the moon. And I feel like this is the path that wants to come in for you, is finding that balance in those new starts and having fun and having it light energy and, you know, working on things and knowing that, you know, there will be some difficult times, but not letting those affect you as much, and like trying to go on this path, but there's this path and this path. But I feel like there's just, you know, a lot of decisions that you have to make, and you have to find that clarity on what works best for you. And maybe there's other people that maybe are putting in their 2 cents, and maybe that's confusing you. Sometimes we can get overwhelmed by all of the information coming at us, and we're like, wait, it's too much. The Lovers again. So we've got the Lovers twice here. I feel like it's having to do with a relationship. I feel like maybe you're going back and forth with a relationship. Maybe you're going back and forth with, do I stay or do I not stay? One day you're mad, one day you're happy. One day you see a future, one day you see I'm over it. Because you have 2 Nine of Wands, 2 Lovers, 2 Moons. I feel like it's a lot that you're trying to decide. And maybe this is something that you've been juggling, right? Is this something that you've just been trying to kind of put band-aids on everything and just you've been going through, but now I feel like maybe with these 2 Nine of Wands that you're just tired and you're like, something has to change, something has to give, something has to be different. But I feel the first step is for you to look within and decide what it is that you want moving forward. And then once you truly have your true answer, then you can move forward. And then you can work on this Lovers and this, relationship, if that's what you feel that you need to do, however you need to handle that. But I feel like you have a lot of questions going on. You have a lot of concerns. You have a lot of not feeling confident in what it is that you want to do, not feeling this Emperor energy. But you have to do, right, the Sun right above the Two of Swords is you have to do what you feel is right for you, that will make you happy. You can't always make other people happy because it's your life, and you have to do what you feel makes you happy. And the people that truly care about you, that are around you, that they will see how happy you are and they will appreciate that. I don't mean it in a selfish way, right? I'm not saying that it's being it's like in a selfish way, but not a selfish way. Like, you have to do what works right for you, but there has to also be compromise within a relationship, right? Like something that you feel, okay, this feels right to me. Like sometimes we're always doing for other people, and it's exhausting, and we feel like our voice isn't being heard. So I feel like it's making the decision that you feel is right for you, like, and then moving on from there. Because if you feel happy with your decision, if you're doing so, then you feel more energetic and you want to put more effort into it. If you're doing something that you don't really want to do, then you're feeling like it's heavy energy. You're feeling like it's that Nine of Wands energy. You're like, oh, I don't really want to do this, but this is what this person wants me to do, so I guess I have to do it, and I guess I'm happy. That maybe you're deceiving yourself that you're happy about something, but you're really not happy about it. And maybe that's what you need to look at. Sometimes we deceive ourselves. Yeah, I'm happy. Well, inside, it's screaming, I'm not happy. What are those actions? What are those things that you want to do? I feel like there is, when you come into your own and you make those choices that make you feel happy and that gives you that confidence, and it feels like you're in control and you're in the Sun energy, then you feel fiery and you feel passionate, and then you can start doing those other things that make you feel excited, right? We have Ace of Wands here twice. Ace is new beginnings. I feel like there's something you have to take action on. I feel like there's something that you have to do. I feel like it's a direction that you have to go in. And like I said, sometimes with the Moon energy is sometimes we're uncomfortable with it going outside of our norm, and sometimes it feels safer just to stay doing the same thing. But when we push ourselves, right, with this Ace of Wands, two Ace of Wands, and this Fool, when we take that leap of faith and we push ourselves, we feel like we've really grown a lot and we've really learned a lot, and that we're feeling more empowered. So if that has to do with a relationship, if that has to do with a business, I feel like it's making that choice for what works best for you, and what do you feel passionate about? What do you feel excited about? What do you feel that will really give you that energy? And that's what you have to focus on in this situation here. I feel like you're not being true to yourself. I feel like the energies around you are trying to push you, especially with these two Ace of Wands. I feel like it's trying to push you, but it's almost like you're like, no, like you're holding back. All right, let's see. But it's up to you what it is that you want to do with this Two of Swords. That's definitely sticking out for me. Luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead, and I feel that, right? Because I feel like there's signs and there's energies around you that are kind of pushing you forward and saying, yes, go for it. Who cares if it's silly or foolish? If it makes you happy and it's fun, right? If it makes you feel good, if it makes you feel empowered. then that's what you should do. And then that builds on from there. That builds from there. Yes, it's good to take in other people's opinions and thoughts, but in the end, it's about what you feel is most important to you. Being your own best friend. If you were going to tell a friend, if you're in your situation but say that situation was with your best friend, what would you tell your best friend to do in this situation? What was your advice to them? And then it's kind of like the advice to you. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.